Time for the changeover, guys. Moving out of spring, rolling into summer. Gear, what I'm bringing down to the beach, what I'm running guides with, it is that time of year. We got to switch everything over to get ready for the summer species. Spanish, blues, jacks, reds, sharks. My 4 or 5 rod pompano spread is no more. We'll pick that spread back up in like late September, early October. I do have a guide in the morning. Gotta sharpen these scissors too. Got a guide in the morning. So we're preparing for that. And this will be the first like official summer guide. Starting to get the vacationers in. Starting to see a lot more bookings on the calendar. It is that time of year, guys. Gotta prepare. Oh yeah. Ooh. All right, where to begin? We're gonna get all the rods out, take a look at what we got, figure out what species we're targeting, what braid size we have on each reel, which is really important. Then start changing things up, guys. Like this will be the setup I run for the next 3 months running guides. We got them all down, y'all. I never really realized how many surf rods I have until I pull them all down. Those are the big boys there, obviously. My smaller setups are over here. And these are all like my standard surf rods. Anything from 9 foot all the way up to 13. I'm gonna keep 2 11s and a 9 for like my standard pompano setups. And what I mean by pompano setup, I'm gonna keep 4000s on those guys. Single or double drop 2-aught hook rigs, beads, floats, you know, the norm. So 2 11s and 1 9 will go with me every trip. 2 whiting setups, right? So a lot of these guides, like especially when customers are wanting to keep something to eat, I start targeting whiting. In the summertime, you have a good chance to get on like a dozen whiting, like 10 to 12 inches. Now we need a couple drum rods. This 12 here has got a 6500 on it with 30-pound braid. And this is a fresh spool of braid, so I'm definitely gonna keep this. Then I have my 13-foot bomber with a 5000. This is 30-pound braid also. I don't need all this rod, so I actually might take this off and put it on another 12-footer. I might need the distance. I'm gonna keep it just like this. So that's 7. Now we need something for casting lures. I'm gonna take my 4500 slammer, I'm gonna take it off this 12.6 SwellPro, and I'm gonna put it on the 10.5 SwellPro. That's gonna be my heavier setup for casting heavier lures, targeting bigger fish, jacks, reds, things like that. All right, so the SwellPro 10.5, got the 4500 slammer on it. That's 20-pound braid, 40-pound leader, and I got a big old 2-ounce silver spoon on there. I changed out the hook, so I got a single instead of the treble. That is what I'll be slinging at schooling jacks, basically. I've used this 10.5 SwellPro enough that I really trust the distance and the sling. This guy launches, y'all, and it's got enough backbone to pull these guys in quick, so we're not gonna kill them. We'll get all these rusty ones out of the box here. Like, these aren't bad. The bodies of them look great. Ow! But the split rings and the hooks are starting to rust out. So we're gonna throw these in the shed. We'll grab some new ones and then I'll change all these out when I have time. But those lures are still in great condition. It's just the back ends of them. And some poppers, guys. Got like a mid-range popper there. That's for a short cast. And then I got 2 big boys for long cast. Again, with the hooks changed out to the singles. I'm gonna keep those smaller ones on the 8'6" dagger. I got a 3500 slammer on this, 20-pound braid. Again, this is for the smaller species. This thing will sling, and it does have enough backbone to pull those guys in. A lot of times you'll have this in your hand and you will see a school of jacks coming by. So I feel confident enough to sling this with the slammer on it and pull those jacks in. I'm not gonna get them in as fast as with that 10.5, but you can get them in. And we got the 12-foot Frisky Fins Custom with that 6500 spin fisher on it. And I got the Redfin Fishing drum rig, panhandle drum rig. It's got the slider, 40-pound leader down to a 3/0 hook. So we will use this for cut bait. Then I got one of my drum rigs I tie up. This is a single drop, 3/0 hook, one bead, 40-pound fluorocarbon leader. It doesn't have the slider on it. It's more of a fixed rig. Basically like a single drop pompano rig, but a lot thicker leader and a lot bigger hook. And this one is tied low. So that drop is hanging closer to the bottom than the top of the water column, but not just laying on the bottom like it will be on that redfin fishing rig. So we're giving them two different presentations. We got that guy attached to the 13.3 Ninja Dagger Bomber 5000 series pin. This is 20-pound braid, right? So I had 30 on the other, 20 on this. So a lighter braid on a longer rod. Why? Because I can get a more of a distance cast with the lighter braid on the longer rod. So my 12-foot with the 6500 and the 30-pound braid, that'll be more of a up-close cast, and this will be my bomber. And then one more detail, we gotta change out the rig bag, guys. We've been running straight pompano rigs for months. Now we gotta get into some other stuff. Be prepared. I don't have much tied up. I have my redfin drum rigs, but I need to tie up some drum rigs. I need to tie up some drum rigs and some whiting rigs. All right, guys. See y'all in the morning. Oh, good morning, y'all. It is Memorial Day weekend too, guys. The plan is to get in and out of here before the madness starts. Ain't no afternoon trips being run for the next 3 days. Peeking over the dunes here, I am seeing a lot of movement out there. Light south wind, but not a lot of chop, right? Not a lot of breakers, just moving. That's our bait. We need that.
Yeah, that's bait.
Yep. Oh, ladyfish season. We go through a lot of rigs during this season, guys. They don't have teeth, they just have sandpaper of a mouth. And you lose sinkers, you lose rigs all summer long. Go with a redfin, single drop, 1/0, completely naked rig. Success! Hot and heavy in the beginning, guys. Like, it took me a full hour to get my spread out. We were fishing 1-2 rods for at least 45 minutes. Pompanore's still around, guys. It's surprising. I mean, I switched over my gear, getting ready for that summer bite, but we still got plenty of pompano running around, and I don't believe they're resident. I believe it's the tail end of the schools, the tail end of the migration. Put some cut bait out later in the trip, nothing, man. Nothing was pecking at it or anything. It's like 9:30 a.m. I need to get off this beach before the hoodlums get here. This is my second trip in like a week with owners of these new developments here in Perdido Key. I actually just got to go in that one. I had a cup of coffee, and these things are nice, y'all. I watched these be built for like 2 years, and I've met 2 of the owners now. Hopefully these guys will become regulars. Leave some flyers inside for me and things like that. Super cool guys, man, both of them. And they got a pristine view of the Gulf of Mexico. And part of summertime fishing is sharks, guys. I am no shark fisherman. I am no shark expert. I have targeted sharks before, but just small ones, basically in casting distance. But I do have the gear to do this, and this could mean the difference between a good trip and a bad trip. So I've set up a little afternoon beach date with Frisky Fins to really show me how to do this, guys, to get me more comfortable with it. Like, flying the drone out there and dropping baits isn't a big deal. It's dealing with the shark once it's on the sand. And we are already on, guys. Thunder, shark. Oh my goodness. Dude, that was like 2 minutes. 2 minutes, guys. Here, give me that. Shark's on the Bomber, 13.3 Ninja Dagger, 20,000 Saltus MQ, 65-pound braid. And this is gonna be my first lesson. That did not take long at all. What bait did you have on there?
Whole mullet.
Whole mullet, right from the tackle shop. Pliers, D-hooker. All right now, don't let him take you. Let me know if you need anything. Oh, that's a king. That's a king, dude. Oh, dude. Let's get some more baits out, bro.
That's a 30-pound fish. Yeah.
Did it feel different?
A little bit.
But you're not thinking king.
Yeah.
Wow. Look at this fish, guys. That is a massive, fatty. You okay?
I'm done.
You gonna make it?
I'm fat. I'm old.
We've been here 5 minutes.
I'm done. That's a catch of a lifetime. How many people are out here catching king from the beach?
That's right. Let's do it again. Where there's one, there's more.
There is.
All right, it's my turn, guys. I want a kingfish. I think I'm gonna use this one right here. Go ahead and get this up. Get Frisky over here. Show me how to set everything up.
I have some whole mullet if you want it.
All right. Oh, man. I'm gonna get my floaties on. Get the head off. What, you just bring the 7-inch with you everywhere you go?
I do.
Look at that meat, man. Looking delicious.
It's gonna be good.
All right, we're gonna try it, guys. Up through here in the mouth, up through the nose.
Yeah, I want to leave as much hook exposed as possible. You ready? Yep, there you go.
Okay. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Bury the line, keep it down. All right. These things are so nerve-wracking, dude.
Oh, you're right, you're right.
Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. All right, there we go again. It's an 8,000 BG. I got this on a 10-foot bummy stick. 50-pound braid. That is far. Payload has been dropped. Tighten her down. All right. What do you think, Thunder? We gonna get one? He was on a hook.
Yeah, but how do you drop it?
Oh, there's on your remote control, you can press drop and it'll drop it.
But is that fish connected to the fishing line?
Yep. Big rod's going off again. Come on. Oh, I didn't know it was on.
It's coming in.
Dude, I can't do this with left-handed.
It's running in. You just got to catch up to it.
I can't do this left-handed. It's gonna hit me in the nuts. There it is. There it is. There it is. All right. All right, Thunder, we got one.
Is it a shark?
I don't know.
I bet it's adopted.
It's adopted? I don't even know what that means. Frisky passed the rod off to me. Left-handed rod.
Hello.
I can't even crank it. There we go. I think he's on the bar. I'm trying to pull with my left arm. Reel with my right. You definitely realize how weak your left hand is.
Now you know what it feels like to be me doing everything in life.
Yeah.
Made for right-handed people.
I thought, bro, when is it gonna come?
It was far out there.
There might be a little bull.
Hold it up a little bit.
All right, come on. Run in or he came out? I think it might have popped off.
Nice shot. Oh man.
You can't.
Yeah.
Popped off?
Yep.
I'm thinking that. I just want to face his head.
Popped off.
I think that was a little bull.
Think so?
It came in with it the whole time. It slowly ate as it came in. Never jumped, never pulled a hard drag.
That's what I'm doing.
Popped off on us. After I muscled him over the sandbar, left-handed. We're gonna get another bait out. I got another bummy stick, 10-footer, but I got a 6500, I believe this is. Yeah, 6500 BG. Same with a 50-pound braid. So we'll drop this one a little bit closer because of line capacity. Woo! My arms are burning. I don't see how guys like do this all day, man. like running the guides. Yeah. It's a lot of work, man. Maybe that's why they're all buff. They look all delicious on camera, all tan and buff from hauling in big fish all day long. Dylan, I'm talking about you.
Like and subscribe in this video right now.